Drink up quickly.
The supervisor splashed cold water on our faces.
See? This is what happens when you slack off.
I grinned my teeth and lifted the heavy obsidian. This is the Broken Ridge iron mine. The overseer takes pleasure in torturing slaves. Today, 7 slaves have already died beside me. What about me, Rayon? I'm the unlucky fool whose magical bloodline was destroyed by my best friend Gabriel, and then thrown into this hellish abyss.
What are you looking at? Get back to work. If you delay Lady Duchess Elena's business, you'll all die.
A whip lashed across my back, and I fell to the ground. The overseer raised his whip again. I forced myself to stay calm. I must survive. My sister Lily lives in the slums. She suffers from a fatal lung disease. She needs medicine. She is completely dependent on the money I earn here. Suddenly, my bleeding finger touched a strange black stone. I went blind for a second. Then, my vision suddenly returned. The world had changed. 0? 3 copper coins? I can see the true value of all things. I looked around. Krieg is standing on a huge fossilized egg. He used purple light shone out from under his boots. Priceless. This word exploded in my mind. This is not just a rock. This is Lily's life. This is my ticket to escape hell.
Hey, trash! Are you deaf?
Krieg walks over. He reaches out to grab my collar, but this time, I do not submit. I attack like a crazy wolf. I shove him back with all my strength. I lunge forward. I grab the giant stone egg. I lock it tightly against my chest. Krieg steps back. He sees the pure murder in my eyes. Then, the egg vanishes from my arms. Krieg's jaw drops. Pure terror twists his face. Then comes fury.
What did you do? Magic is illegal here, you rat! You will wake up the fossils! They will hatch and eat us alive!
Magic? My veins are broken. I have no magic, but I can feel it. A cosmic space just opened inside my mind. The void dragon egg is resting safely inside it. Magic? I am just a slave, boss. You tell me.
You little rat! You are dead! I will skin you alive!
The heavy steel noise echoes through the cave. Krieg freezes instantly. The color drains from his face.
Grand Duchess Elena, welcome to the Broken Spine. May the Empire protect you.
2 columns of Imperial armored knights march in formation. A woman walked between them. She is breathtakingly beautiful, but her eyes are as cold as frost. She looks like a ruler who can decide the life and death of thousands with a single word. Her gaze swept over the crowd, and her eyes locked directly onto me. A cold, sharp sword tip lifts my chin. I am forced to look up. Elena stands there. Her eyes are like ice. Everyone in the Empire knows her. She controls half of the shadow magic mines in the Empire. She is extremely powerful. She is a ruthless leader. But she is in a deadly trap right now. The lords fear her strength. They refuse to let a woman rule. Worse, she has not hatched a single top-tier fossil egg yet. In this world, this failure means the world's spirit rejects you. It means you have no right to the throne. The Empire will abandon you forever. The council gave her a brutal ultimatum. She must marry a man immediately, or she must produce a massive mountain of high-level fossil eggs. If she fails both, they will strip her of everything. She is running out of time. She does not know I can see the true value of all things. She does not know the extinct Void Dragon King is resting in my mind.
A new face. You look decent. Stand up.
Get up, you dirty dog! I will beat you to death!
Elena answers with her sword. Total silence. The air freezes. No one dares to breathe.
What is your name, slave?
Rayan. I hide my shock. I control my heartbeat. I look straight into her dangerous eyes. She stares at me for 2 seconds. Her eyes track the scars on my face. Then she speaks.
Very well. Starting today, you are my husband. Your magic veins are completely ruined. You can never betray me. You are perfect. Do you refuse?
You want a puppet, or maybe a sacrificial lamb for your enemies, am I right? Elena pauses, then a dangerous smile.
You shoved the overrayer back. A foolish, reckless, and powerless mad wolf. I want exactly that. Is this answer enough for you, Rayan?
Krieg's jaw drops.
My lady, please! Marrying a rat will make the council laugh at you! Let me find you a better option.
A gift for you, husband. Consider it my answer.
My heart pounds like a war drum. This woman is a beautiful monster, but I have no choice. If I say no, my head will roll right next to Krigg's. It is my honor, my lady.
Good. I love smart men. Master Corvus, show me this batch of fossil eggs.
An old man walks out from the shadows. He wears long robes. He is the elder of the mine. The high-level appentites bring out a massive pile of dark, dusty fossil eggs. These eggs are sacred. Slaves like me have no right to touch them. We only carry heavy stones to feed the heat for their incubation. Only high-level masters can handle these treasures. 28 gold coins? The entire pile is just trash. For a Grand Duchess, this is total garbage. They are completely worthless.
Master Corvus, how is this batch?
My lady, these are the finest eggs we've mined this season. The council will be pleased.
Excellent. Load the wagon.
I take a deep breath. I step forward. Wait. The entire cave was frozen. The senior apprentices stopped. Master Corvus slowly turned his head. His calm smile remained unchanged, but his eyes were like those of a venomous snake.
Lei Yang, right? You're just a coal-shoveling slave. Do you think your dirty eyes know more than my 40 years of experience?
The apprentices laughed mockingly. They looked at me as if I were a dead man.
Rayon, I've told you, I like smart men. But if you think your newly acquired husband title entitles you to question my grand elder, you're wrong.
The pressure is suffocating. If I back down now, I'll always be a dog that will be killed as soon as she enters the capital. Madam, I respect your choice, but the council wants your head, and this whole pile of eggs is nothing but a tomb of dead stones. If you take them to the council, you're signing your own death warrant. I took a step forward. I didn't look at the old man. I only looked at her.
Impertinent ret! My lady, this slave is a spy sent by your enemy to delay your journey. Guards, drag him out and feed him to the dogs.
Quiet.
One word. The guards immediately froze. Elena walked towards me. Her dark magic swirled around her boots.
You claim you can see things the chairman of the Brazilian cannot? People say I'm cold-blooded. If you're wrong, I'll skin you alive myself. Do you still stand by your words?
Give me 3 seconds. I turned to the corner of the cave. There was a pile of discarded stones. These were exactly the stones that Master Crow had just rejected. His senior apprentice were about to throw them into the abyss. Just as I was walking towards that pile of discarded stones, I froze. Elena's terrifying magic was seeping into the air, and the mysterious cosmic space lurking in mind suddenly awoke. It greedily devoured her dissipated energy like a black hole. I stole a glance at her, and in an instant her eyes met mine. She knew, she felt it, yet her expression remained a cold, perfect mask. A wisp of magic surges through my broken and parched veins. I can even faintly see the slumbering cub inside. They are full of vitality, lifelike, and flawless. I reached into the dirt and dug out these 2 small, ugly gray stones.
You picked up trash? The broken stones I just had my men throw away, Madam C?
He's a complete fool.
Really? If you're an expert, why is the live egg in your trash can while the dead stone is in your carriage? My words struck him like a lightning bolt. Corvus froze. His false confidence vanished in an instant, and cold sweat broke out on his neck.
You're talking nonsense! Madam, I have served you for—
Corvus. Open them. Right here. Right now.
At your command, my lady. I will show you the true power of the Empire's greatest scholars. Advanced apprentice, form the ritual formation. We will catalyze these eggs now!
The apprentices immediately surrounded his carriage. They chanted dark spells, conjuring a massive wave of deep Rulest magic. The air in the cave grew scorching hot.
Master Corvus has hatched a legendary war beast for the council.
My brow fuddled, and my golden eyes narrowed. There must be something wrong. I remembered that stone no longer showed any signs of life, but when my golden gaze pierced through the lingering smoke, I saw a forbidden, glowing rue-stone burning in the creature's chest. He didn't hatch it. He smuggled it in. He's cheating. Before I could say a word, Chorus interrupted me.
See, madam? This is a miracle. This slave is a despicable liar. Guards, execute this lying stoker immediately!
The guards drew their swords and walked towards me.
No. I want to see his first.
I tightly grabbed the two ugly and gray stones in my hand. If I didn't act now, I was doomed. My knuckles turn white. I tighten my grip on the two ugly gray stones. If I don't act now, I die. The cosmic space in my brain roars, unlocking a flood of forbidden knowledge. In a flash, I realize the truth. Elena, no. The entire Empire has been doing it wrong for centuries. Their violent ritual arrays are too crude. They work only on low-level monsters. True legendary beasts are too sensitive. The Empire's harsh magic instantly destroys them, cooking them into dead stone. Elena's past eggs weren't trash. They were murdered by her own Scalant's ignorance. But I know the cure. Lady, you want a real weapon? I don't need a ritual. I just need you.
What are you doing, Rock?
Before she can finish, I reach out and grab her hand. The entire cave gasps. Corvus's eyes widen in absolute horror. No one touches the Grand Duchess and lives, but I don't let go. I tighten my grip, forcing her palm down until it presses firmly against the small gray stone. Trust your husband. Elena stares wintry at me, her dark vision flashing with shock, but she doesn't pull away. The moment our hands lock on the shell, my cosmic domain acts as a bridge. Her overflowing dark magic pours through my arm and injects directly into the egg. The crack widens. The deep cosmic blue starlight washes over the cavern, completely erasing Koros's vulgar red mist. With a soft clink, the gray stone crumbles. From the shards, a small, sleek creature rolls into our overlapping palms. It has fur as black as the midnight sky, silver runes shimmering along its spine, and eyes like twin galaxies. It's a newborn shadow wolf, a legendary divine beast thought extinct for a millennium. The entire cave drops into a deathly, paralyzed silence. High ascents collapse to their knees, gasps catching in their throats. Even Korva's monstrous behemoth lizard feels the pure, primordial bloodline. The huge, spiked creature lets out a whimmering whine, its knees buckling as it cowers on the floor, its red light rapidly flickering. It is sheer bloodline suppression. The tiny shadow wolf blinks its stellar eyes, looking at our hands. Elena is frozen. For 13 years, every egg she touched died, but right now, she can feel the terrifying, ancient pulse of life beneath her fingertips. Her chest heaves as she stares at the creature. But then, the wolf cub moves. It completely ignores Elena's massive dark mana. It turns its head, sniffles, and affectionately nuzzles my thumb, letting out a soft, happy purr. It lifts its tiny paw and taps my wrist, leaving a faint, glowing silver crest on my skin. An ancient, unbreakable soul bond snaps into place in my mind. It didn't choose the strongest dark mage in the Empire. It chose me. It recognized me as his master. Elena completely stiffens. Her hand is still trapped under mine, but her wintry eyes snap up to lock onto my face. For 3 full seconds, her flawless mask cracks with absolute disbelief and a sharp hint of territorial jealousy. Her magic fueled it, but her husband took the prize.
A true divine beast.
No! It's a trick! He used witchcraft! My lady, look at my begamoth lizard! Mine is the true miracle!
The sound of Corvus's voice snaps Elena out of it. She violently yanks her hand out of my grip, turning around to face the chief elder, her cold, ruthless majesty returning like an avalanche.
Your miracle?
Elena sneers, her voice dripping with murderous disdain. She takes one elegant step forward. With a casual flick of her wrist, a blade of pure dark energy slides through the air, piercing straight through the chest of Corpus's fake monster. The massive illusion shatters into red dust, exposing the forbidden runestone hidden inside. The stone clatters to the floor, cracked and useless.
A forbidden catalyst room. You brought a dead stone to my camp, forged a fake ritual, and attempted to murder my husband to cover your fraud.
My lady, please, mercy! I was forced! It was the council! The council ordered me to do this! I will never do it again! I have centuries of research! I can help you find real divine beasts! Just spare my life!
Elena pauses, looking down at the sobbing old man with utter disgust. Then her eyes drift back to me.
Guards, lock up his apprentice. As for Corvus, throw him into the deepest coal mines. Since my husband no longer needs to shovel coal, he can take his place.
The words echo through the dark cavern, leaving a stunned, deathly silence. The guards freeze for a sickle second, their eyes darting from the screaming Corvus to me. Move! The guard captain roared, instantly kicking Corvus to the ground and dragging him away like a dead dog. The apprentice are thrown into chains, wailing for mercy. Elena doesn't spare them another glance. She turns her back on the chaos, her dark cloak swirling as she walks toward the exit. But after 3 steps, she pauses, not turning around.
Rayan, follow me.
I look down at the glowing wolf cub in my arms. Under the terrified, reverential stares of the remaining soldiers, I take a step forward, leaving the soot and the coal mines behind forever. The carriage door slams shut. The heavy vehicle jolts, starting its long journey back to the Duchess estate. Inside, the atmosphere is freezing. I sit on the velvet bench, feeling incredibly awkward. In my left arm, the newborn shadow wolf cub is curled into a black, fluffy ball, snoring softly. In my right hand, I'm still holding that second, ugly gray stone. Across from me sits Elena. She is staring straight out the frosty window, her jaw set, her arms crossed. Her entire body is radiating a terrifying, silent pressure. She doesn't look at me. She doesn't acknowledge I exist. She is throwing a literal royal tantrum, but keeping it perfectly dignified. To break the suffocating silence, I focus my golden eyes, letting my cosmic vision sweep across the carriage. I almost want to laugh. The Grand Duchess of the Empire is surrounded by millions of gold coins worth of luxury, yet according to my cosmic knowledge, it's all overpriced trash. Meanwhile, the priceless, mythic beast that the entire empire would wage war for is currently drooling on my pants. My lady? The weather is getting quite cold. The wolf cub seems to like the carriage. I try again, holding the little ball of fur up slightly. Elena's eyes slowly shift from the window. She fixes her icy, dead-past gaze directly onto my forehead, not even looking into my eyes, for one agonizing second. Then, without a word, she snaps her head back to the window, her aura growing 5 degrees colder. Okay. Message received. She is absolutely furious. I awkwardly look down at the little shadow wolf. The cub opens one stellar eye, tilts its head at me, and lets out a tiny yawn, as if to say, "Good luck with your wife, master." The gold-trimmed carriage rolls through the bumping dark forest, the silence inside thicker than mountain ice. Elena is still looking out the window, completely ignoring my existence. Her arms are crossed over her chest, the very picture of a beautiful, unapproachable tyrant. I look down at my lap. The shadow wolf cub is yawning, and I'm still awkwardly holding that second, ugly gray egg in my other hand. The silence is getting ridiculous. If I don't do something, I might actually freeze to death in here. I need to do something. I look at the small luxury cabinet built into the carriage wall, then look back at Elena's frozen profile. I call out, putting on my best innocent face. "My lady, my beast is hungry, and it seems your luxury cabinet has some high-grade manna deer jerky. And I am a poor coal shoveler with empty pockets. I cannot afford to feed a divine beast. Surely my generous, kind mistress wouldn't let her husband's pet starve on its first day of life?" For a second, I think she's going to blast me out of the carriage with dark magic. But slowly, Elena turns her head. Her icy gaze drops to the tiny, whimpering wolf cub, then snaps to me. Without a word, she reaches into the cabinet, pulls out a strip of dried, glowing crimson meat, and holds it out. She doesn't hand it to me. She holds it directly in front of her own seat, her face expressionless, as if saying, if it wants it, it can come get it. I smirk, looking down at the cub. Go get the bribe. The newborn shadow wolf blinks its stellar eyes, tilts its head, and smells the rich manna. It eagerly crawls across the velvet seat, reaching Elena's side. Instead of just taking the meat, it paws at her lap, letting out a soft purr. Elena's stiff posture falters for a microsecond. Her fingers slightly tighten on the jerky as the tiny cub nibbles it right out of her hand. Her face is completely cold, but I can see her eyes tracking every movement of the fluffy creature. But the little traitor isn't done. After swallowing the meat, it turns around and gently yanks at her dark silk slip with its tiny teeth. Elena snaps her head down, her glare frosty again.
What are you doing?
She demands, her voice cutting through the silence, though she doesn't push the wolf away. I don't answer her question directly. Instead, taking advantage of the broken ice, I lean forward and gently place the second gray stone, the ember lizard's egg, right into her lap, right next to the wiggling wolf cub. Elena freezes, staring down on the ugly stone resting on her expensive dress.
What is this?
A gift. I have a favor to ask. Elena lets out a bitter, mocking sneer. The soft moment is gone and her cold majesty naps right back into place. She leans back against the velvet cushion, looking down at me like a true sovereign.
Of course you do. The slave finally reveals his true colors. Everyone wants something from me. Wealth? A title? A seat on the High Council? Speak, Rayan.
What is your price?
My sister. Protect her from the council's shadows. Move her into the inner sanctum of the ducal estate and keep her safe. Elena tenses. The mockery instantly drains from her face. She stares at me in a long, stunned silence. I don't flinch, locking my gaze with hers. I don't care about the council, and I don't care about her empire. I was an orphan, taken in by my adoptive parents when I had nothing. My sister is their biological daughter, the bloodline they left behind. Before they passed away, their trembling hands held mine, making me promise to protect her with my life. I gave them my word. If my cosmic knowledge has made me powerful today, the only thing I want to exchange it for is my sister's life. For the first time, Elena's frozen mask cracks. Her wintry eyes soften by a fraction as she looks at me, as if truly seeing me for the very first time.
Your sister will be safe.
Elena says. Her voice is completely flat, businesslike, and stripped of all emotion.
She will have a courtyard in the inner sanctum and a squadron of my personal guards. No one will touch her. But...
She pauses, her gaze dropping to the small gray egg resting on her lap. Her face remains completely cold.
But what?
You will provide me with the exact step-by-step methodology to incubate this specimen, and you will ensure its soul bond links directly to my mana signature. I am referring to hatching it myself.
She says it so seriously, so professionally, as if she isn't secretly dying to have a legendary, armored, divine beast of her own. Looking at her dead-packed, stone-cold face while she tries to act completely indifferent about the egg, a sudden wave of amusement hits me. I bite my lower lip, trying to hold it in, but a tiny, muffled snort escapes my nose. Elena's eyes instantly narrow into twin daggers. Her temperature drops below freezing.
What is so funny?
Nothing. Nothing at all, my lady. I was just...
Before I can even finish the sentence, the carriage suddenly screeches to a halt inside the grand courtyard of the ducal estate. Elena doesn't waste a single millisecond. With a swift, elegant, and incredibly powerful movement, her black leather boot snaps out and plants itself firmly against my chest.
Get out.
The carriage door flies open. I end up sitting on the gravel courtyard floor, still holding the snoring shadow wolf cub tightly in my arms.
I mutter to myself, looking up from the dirt.
I guess my entrance could have been better.
The courtyard is dead silent. The head butler, the maids, and the elite guards stand completely frozen. They are all staring at me. A coal shoveler sitting in the dirt, calmly holding a legendary mythic beast that is drooling on my shirt.
Take him away. Dress him. He smells like cheap coal.
The head butler snaps out of his daze. He looks at the shadow wolf in my arms, then at me, his eyes wide with newfound terrifying respect. He bows so low his nose almost touches the stones.
Welcome home, Lord Consort Rayan. Your quarters have been prepared. Please, allow us to wash away the sod of the mines.
2 hours later, I stand in front of a floor-length crystal mirror.
This is ridiculously uncomfortable. How do you people even breathe in this stuff?
Staring at me in dead silence, their mouths slightly open. I frown, checking my waist. What are they looking at? Did I misalign the leather ties on my trousers? Or is this heavy vest on backward?
Brother!
Lily rushes forward, throwing her small arms around my waist. She is already dressed in a beautiful, clean palader gown, her pale cheeks finally showing some healthy color. Behind her, 4 elite ducal guards stand at absolute attention, keeping watch. Elena kept her word. I whisper, kneeling down to hug her, feeling a massive weight lift off my chest.
You're safe.
Her Grace gave me the most beautiful courtyard, Ryan. She said you did something amazing for the Empire. Are we not slaves anymore?
Never again.
Suddenly, the shadow wolf cub, finally waking up from its epic nap, rolls onto its back, sticking its 4 stubby paws into the air and yawning.
Oh my goodness. Rayan, what is that? It looks like a little shadow.
That's our new family member. I laugh, picking up the sleepy cub and plopping it into her arms. Go take him to your new courtyard and play, Lily. I have some business to attend to with my wife.
I leave Lily's new courtyard and head towards Elena's private sanctuary. But before I even reach the heavy obsidian doors, I hear a sharp, arrogant voice echoing from inside, dripping with malice.
Elena, executed Defiant's blood, or your immediate resignation from the military. Do not test our patience.
I push the doors open without knocking. Elena is sitting stiffly at her desk. Her icy armor is up, but I can see the exhaustion in her eyes. Standing opposite her is an older man in crimson robes, counsel in vain, exuding an oppressing wave of high-tier mana. Hearing the door, Elena shifts her frosty gaze towards me. For a fraction of a second, her pupils dilate as her wintry eyes sweep up my body. She is completely caught out guard.
Who allowed this servant in? Guard!
I am the Lord Consort.
I interrupt flatly, walking right past him. I look down at Elena's lap where she has wrapped the gray ember lizard egg in a luxurious enchanted velvet blanket, desperately trying to keep it warm.
A slave concourt means nothing. Elena, this is the scepter of the first emperor. It grants the council total authority to strip your titles. Defy us and you destroy your own house.
The oppressive magic radiating from the scepter makes the room temperature drop. Elena's face pales slightly. I take a step forward, my cosmic knowledge instantly flashing behind my eyes as a stream of ancient universal blueprints floods my mind. I look at the glowing scepter, and a smirk spreads across my face.
The first emperor's scepter? That's funny because the real scepter was forged from pure Starcore iron and resonates at a divine frequency. This thing in your hand? It's just cheap glass infused with compressed fire gems made by a low-level goblin blacksmith about 3 years ago.
What did you say, slave? This is our greatest heirloom.
The goblin artisan even left a hidden signature on the base of the grip. It says batch number 42. You paid the Grand Treasury 10 million gold coins for a high-quality replica, Councilist. Someone in your own inner group embezzled your money and handed you a toy. Vane's breath hiddens. He frantically looks down, channeling his mana into the base of the scepter. A tiny, glowing goblin rune suddenly flickers into view. Batch number 42.
No. No, this is impossible. The Treasury, my Chancellor, they wouldn't.
Vane stammers, his arrogant aura completely shattering. He realizes he has just brought a forged artifact to threaten a Duchess. A crime that would get him executed by his own peers. I lean closer with a dark smile. I suggest you go home and check your vault before your Chancellor runs off with the rest of your family fortune.
Curse them! Curse them all!
Vane roars in pure panic, completely forgetting his grand speech and his threats to Elena. He clutches the fake scepter to his chest and rolls out of the room like a madman. Elena stares at the door, then slowly turns her gaze to me, her lips slightly parched in sheer disbelief. She just watched a political crisis that could have sparked a civil war get dismantled in less than 2 minutes by a man who was shoveling coal yesterday. But in the next heartbeat, her cold, emotionless mask snaps right back into place. She turns her back to me, looking down at her egg, aggressively adjusting the velvet blanket around the gray egg.
You took your time. The specimen's temperature is fluctuating. Explain why.
I smirk, walking closer, leaning over her shoulder. The scent of winter frost and rare orchids radiates from her skin. First of all, my lady, a dragonkin egg doesn't need blankets. It needs something else.
What?
I can teach you, but you have to promise you won't kick me out this time. Deal?
Deal. Speak.
Hold out your hand. She hesitates for a split second, then slowly extends her slender, pale hand over the egg. I step completely into her personal space, pressing up against her back. I bring my hand down, covering hers entirely, forcing her palm flat against the cold surface of the eggshell. The intense warmth of my body radiates straight through her clothes.